There goes his eyeball.
Welcome to Miniverse Bite Size, a one-of-a-kind show where the best mini makers will battle it out in a big competition. We've scoured the internet for the most innovative miniaturists, DIYers, and Miniverse superfans who will compete for a spot in the Miniverse Small of Fame. I'm Mark Sebastian, your host and resident mini expert, who will be your guide as we blast off to the Miniverse. This is Miniverse Bite Size. Bite Size, you get it? It's like bite-sized food, like bite-sized episode. It speaks for itself. She has a personal vendetta against the word dumpling. It's Taylor.
Oh my God!
Hi.
Hello. So much stuff.
He once made a doll of Betty White. It's Larry.
Hello.
I want to hear more about that doll later.
Oh, definitely.
She has a minor in Japanese language. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Good.
Welcome. I hand-painted every single thing that you see here.
Love it.
And anyone who says otherwise is a liar. Now, each one of you has been hand-selected to compete in Miniverse's first ever bite-sized competition. Over the course of a season, we'll be putting your mini-making abilities to the test by having you attempt to fit your epic creative visions into a bite-sized package. The winner will win a spot in the Miniverse Small of Fame, $10,000, 10 G's, and they will win the chance to work with Miniverse designers on their very own official Miniverse recipe. For today's challenge, you'll each be creating your very own original mini monster. Then, for part 2 of the challenge, you'll each have to create a deliciously evil vignette of a Halloween party for your mini monstrosities to attend. Both parts of this challenge will be judged by our special guest, based on creativity, technicality, and ability to nail the theme. May I get a hand, please?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You will have to utilize all the ingredients found in at least one random Miniverse Halloween capsule.
So, what are we working with?
We've got a pie crust, some whipped cream, pumpkin pie stuffing.
Sprinkles, these are cute. I really like the apples. I think I could do a lot with that.
Oh, look, there's little whipped creams in there. Yeah, this is adorable.
Your time for challenge 1 starts in 3, 2, 1, make it mini. Your time for challenge 1 starts in 3, 2, 1, make it mini.
I knew that I wanted to make a pumpkin pie goblin creature, and I just got this image in my head of pumpkin pie just like spilling out of the mouth.
Everything is gonna look really cool when it's done, so I'm excited.
Contestants, go towards the light, the UV light, because you only have 30 minutes left. Got it? The UV, you get it, right? Because I don't need to explain. Okay, contestants, I'm here to do a little check-in. Hi, Larry.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
He's come to life, and he's ready to devour whatever's in his path.
Hungry, but also murderous.
Yes.
You come from a more DIY background.
Yes.
And this is sort of, your first foray into miniatures.
I am slightly concerned about my experience level here, but I do love miniatures.
I'm not worried about your creative process at all. I'm just worried about more time things, wanting you to get everything sort of done.
Yes. Feeling the heat.
How did you get into miniatures?
My grandma had a dollhouse when I was a kid, so that was kind of my intro. And then I started getting commission work and working with companies like, Coca-Cola, Disney, so
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it's a job for me.
Well, yeah. A lot of people are really curious how people can turn miniature making into more of a career.
Yeah,
It seems like you're doing a really great job at that.
Thank you so much.
It was actually Miniverse that initially got me into it because I come from a small town and it's really hard to get stuff to do miniatures. Miniverse was available and it kind of sparked this joy for building little things. I'm excited to see where the miniature stuff takes me.
What's your plan?
So he's supposed to be like a little slime monster and I filled it with like different fruits so it actually shakes in there.
It shapes?
Yeah. Fruits so it actually shakes in there.
It shapes?
Yeah.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. You only have 10 minutes left.
I think it's going to be right down to the last second.
I'm adding the final touches. Just adding the food that's coming out of him that he's absorbed over his rampage.
4 minutes, 4 minutes.
Oh my gosh. There's no blue resin.
You don't got no blue raspberry sauce over there?
Hey, there might be a blue slushy.
There might be a slushie.
Oh, well, it's too freaking late now.
3, 2,
It's not
1.
gonna happen.
Hands up, hands up. Let me see those minis. Wow.
I wish the resin came out a little clearer so you could actually see what was inside him. But other than that, I think it turned out really well in the time constraints that I had. And the name for my monster is Glooby.
I'm feeling great about my part 1 miniature. This is exactly what I envisioned in my mind. I'm excited to, put him in a little scene. My mini monster's name is Sprinkles.
I'm feeling okay about my part 1 monster. He came out way better than I was thinking he would because I've never worked with these materials before. My monster's name is the Pumpkinator.
Okay, my little Dr. Frankensteins, now that you've each created your very own original mini monster, it's up to you to create a frightful function for your bite-sized beast to attend.
Next time on Bite Size.
3, 2, 1, make a mini. Jake, AWNT, are we naming today?
Yes, and Waj, we are judging.
Guess what? It's time for part 2.
Oh my god.
Okay, my little Dr. Frankensteins, now that you've each created your very own original mini monster, it's up to you to create a frightful function for your bite-sized beast to attend. You'll have 1 hour and 15 minutes. 3, 2, 1, make a mini.
Okay, so my idea is he's gonna be in a coffee shop, and though he's trying his best to be like the attendant at the cafe, it's covered in his slime.
Feels amazing to have more time because I do have a lot of ideas for the back wall. So I'm gonna need time to do that detailing.
I don't often feel like a novice. So this is an interesting space. I'm going big, so I don't go home. She's not playing.
Nah, you guys better step up your game.
My game is on the way. It is in transit.
That's right, it was delayed at the airport.
Yes.
The second round is going much cleaner for me, and that's a bonus.
Well, good for you.
Thank you.
Here's Johnny to tell you you have 30 minutes left.
I am setting up this photo wall that he might be against as he's being photographed at this beautiful party.
Sort of like a sinister step and repeat.
Yes, exactly.
I like that a
With,
lot.
all these different pies. I think they will feel kindred to the guy.
This is the sort of red carpet
Yes, yes, this is their red carpet pie wall.
What scares you the most in this competition?
My ability to make things to the proper scale. I think that's gonna be my weakest point.
Who do you think is your biggest competition?
I'm a little afraid from both of them, but honestly, I feel like Amanda just has this edge that I don't know, she's a little scary. And I'm trying to stay her friend.
Hey, Amanda.
Hello.
Sounds like everyone hates you.
Oh no, they might be.
I'm kidding.
They might be intimidated, but
Sounds like everyone's super jealous. Do you feel a sense of pressure? Like you heard that?
I usually work on deadlines with commissions and stuff, so I'm kind of used to the pressure, and I actually really like it.
5 minutes left. 5 minutes.
I am definitely worried about filling in the floor space on my piece.
I wanted to have some Halloween decorations on the wall, and that's just not going to happen at this point.
You only have 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Hands up. Let me see them hands. Woo! Good job. Okay, contestants. Helping decide today's winner is someone who's invited to any party I'm throwing. Put your tents up for Jake Shane.
Hi.
All right, Taylor?
I wanted the party to be done, out of the way, completed, and he's cleaning up after the party.
I love that you took the party aspect and kind of made it your own, so he's cleaning up the party rather than throwing it. I wouldn't have thought to do that, but that is so smart, and I love that.
I mean, there's really so many little details to it. Jake, shall we?
Yes.
Please do.
Turn her around. Wow.
Wait, oh my God.
He is my version of a pumpkin pie that has come to life and is vengeful because so many people don't like pumpkin pie.
Yeah, well, he should be vengeful.
And you are the champion of the Justice for Pumpkin Pie
Yes,
movement, 100%.
Oh my God. Wait, I'm like blown away each time more and more.
I love how taken aback.
Sorry, I'm just taken aback by the artistry. This is really good.
Triggering an emotional response, and that's exactly what we want.
The whole thing feels very orchestrated. Everything has purpose. So I really do like that aspect about this.
Thank you.
My one gripe with that would be that everything feels so intentional at the front. There's so much focus on the chocolate fountain. And the back wall, I feel like sort of took a hit, you know? Did you just run out of time?
No, I had a plan for it, but in my mind, I like know how long things take. I do wish that I could have added a little more in the background for sure.
Okay, contestants, you all did an amazing job and made our job even harder for us. So we're gonna take a second, deliberate, I think, and we'll get back to you. My eyes registered that like a cash register to me. I didn't even think about it in the fact that she had to literally build that.
I really, really love her monster. I think her monster honestly might be my favorite out of all of them.
Her monster feels a bit sort of thrown together. The really cute little detail, which is the hat on the little pumpkin. So we could have done a couple more, you know what I mean? Like we could have put a little bit more effort into doing it.
I think I would give it 6.8 out of 8 tentacles.
So when I did my check-in with Taylor, I saw her making a cafe and I did remind her, hey, listen, this is a party challenge.
So that's why she came up with the he's cleaning up. On the spot, good for her. That honestly makes me like this so much more.
Contestants, each one of your vignettes was incredible in a different way. However, there can only be one winner.
And the winner of episode 1 is Taylor!
Taylor, come on down. Congratulations.
It's really a go with the flow piece, and whatever happens, happens.
Taylor, congratulations. Your mini making has really established you as a big competition. And remember, since you won this challenge, you will get a big advantage for the next one. You can now take your mini and place it on the wall of small. Get on up there, girl. You
Congrats,
deserve it.
Taylor.
Thank
Congrats.
you.
Thank you very much, contestants. And thank you to our very special guest, Jake Shane.
You are all 8 out of 8 tentacles in my book.
Oh, yeah! Next week on Bite Size. Contestants, I hope you brought a winter coat because you're about to freeze. Time. You're gonna freeze time. Ready, set, pause, make a mini.
This is gonna be insane. I think we're almost there. Just don't tell me what time we have.
Welcome to Miniverse Bite Size, a one-of-a-kind show where the best mini makers will battle it out in a big competition. We've scoured Beyonce's internet and found the most innovative miniaturists, DIYers, and Miniverse superfans who will compete for a spot in the Miniverse Small of Fame, win $10,000, and the chance to work with Miniverse designers on their very own official Miniverse recipe. This is Bite Size. Welcome back, contestants. Did you miss me?
Yeah.
So much.
I missed you. Thank you. Okay, you ready to hear about your next challenge?
Yes.
Now, contestants, I hope you brought a winter coat because you're about to freeze. Time. You're gonna freeze time. This week, we're gonna be pressing pause on the minis. Literally. You'll have 45 minutes to create a miniature sculpture that gives the illusion of being in motion. Think spilled slushies, a flowing fountain, cut up cakes. Then I'm gonna have to ask you to go touch grass, because for part 2 of this challenge, I'm gonna have each one of you design a little landscape. Emphasis on the little. To get your gardens a-going, I'm gonna give you full access to the beautifully stocked mini pantry that has a ton of new items. We've got a lot of things for the new lifestyle collection. Both parts of this challenge will be judged by our special guest, who will be assessing your minis based on technicality, creativity, and ability to nail the theme. Shall we get you your random Miniverse capsules? Bring in the hand. You ready? Don't look.
Ready?
Oh, we got the ramen.
I'm working with, what is this, ice cream stuff?
So, pizza.
Taylor, As the previous challenge winner, you have won an advantage. That advantage is being able to switch your ingredients out of your random Miniverse capsule with any of the other contestants. But choose wisely, because while this may seem like one small step in your mini making, it could be a giant leap towards the crown.
I think I'm gonna stay with a capsule that I have. I know.
Hey. All right, contestants, ready, set, pause, make it mini.
I would like to stay away from something spilling or stretching and go more towards action shots that are paused. I feel like I've done too much spilt over drinks and it's just a little overdone in my mind, so we're gonna go something different.
My plan is to go with a stereotypical spilling. No, the first thing I saw was this idea of my sundae being tipped over, and so all of the ingredients sort of spilling out. So I'm gonna have this sundae like spilling out on the side, and I'm gonna try to have things like moving in air, and then I'm gonna try and have some ice cream like splashing out or something.
I'm gonna be making a ramen sauna, like a hot spring, but with ramen noodles instead. So I'm kind of leaning into the pouring aspect, but I have some ideas to make it a little more unique.
30 minutes left.
The only thing that I can think for this pizza crust is architecture, walls, building.
The fact that this stuff cures so quickly means that if this doesn't work out, I can quickly try something else.
I can add the salmon on top so that it doesn't sink into the resin.
It's your favorite time. It's check-ins with me. So, you won the last challenge. Do you feel any pressure now that people know you're big competition?
I do. I feel like they're gonna step up their game because like the first challenge was all fun and games, but now we're here to play. So the heat is on, and these are also really talented people, and I'm excited to see what they come up with for this challenge as well.
Well, it's looking great.
Hi. I mentioned managing my time a little bit better, and I think I've actually gone backwards.
Oh, really?
But I will say, I don't think I could be more proud of this little thing and where it's going.
And so you've chosen to do more of like a spilled sundae.
Yeah.
And Taylor has been talking about perhaps spilled things may be old news, you know?
Taylor thinks
How
I'm basic.
Well, that's what I was
we
gonna
are.
say. But I wanted to sort of give you the opportunity to show how you're gonna make this new.
You know, I'm using spills and drips, but I think I'm doing them in a really well done way, so maybe that will count.
I'm excited to see where it goes. Hi, Amanda. So where are we going with this?
This is gonna be pouring into like a basin of hot ramen. But I also made some sushi to like kind of support it as like rocks.
What? That is, wow, my God.
You know, I am doing pouring, which is like tired, according to Taylor, but
You're really getting in people's heads.
Tired and all.
I've never seen a hot spring full of ramen. I would like to take a dip in it and just eat.
Well, thank you very much. I think this is looking
Thank
really
you.
cool.
Dang it. Get on me.
Okay, contestants, your time ends in 3, 2, 1. Freeze! Hands up. Everybody clap your hand. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you.
I'm really surprised with what I was able to pull out, considering I had no idea what I was gonna do at the start.
I really want to help incorporate the outdoorness of it, so I have a little plant here, but I don't quite know what has caused all of this, and I know that's going to be something I explore in the second part.
I kind of had a clear vision from when I got the ball that I want to do this hot spring of ramen noodles, and I think I want to try and challenge myself to create maybe some oversized pieces so it looks kind of more abstract. I'm excited to get going.
Next week on Bite Size. Okay, contestants, Simon says freeze. It's now time for some tiny terraforming as you bring the great outdoors in with your bite-sized slice of paradise. 3, 2, 1, make it mini. I didn't say Simon says. I didn't say Simon says. Don't, back. Simon says make it mini, go.
I'm looking for rocks. I need more rocks.
This is so extra in the best way possible. I'm trying so hard to keep my cool right now. This is dangerous for me.
Okay, contestants, Simon says freeze. It's now time for some tiny terraforming as you bring the great outdoors in with your bite-sized slice of paradise. You'll have an hour and 15 minutes to finish this. This challenge starts in 3, 2, 1, make it mini. I didn't say Simon says. I didn't say Simon Says. Simon Says make a mini, go.
I'm looking for rocks. I need more rocks.
Get your grubby little paws out. You're slow.
I'm so slow today, but you know what? I'm gonna take this extra time so I can be prepared.
I mean, you're stalling because you don't know what you're doing.
Turtles.
I don't want it to be a plain white background because that was a problem in the first challenge. I want the fountain to be a part of a little pond.
The giant ramen bowl will have like oversized egg and then the little fish cakes. I'm gonna make giant and have them floating in there.
I'm gonna try to use my green thumb for the first time ever because I am not great at growing things. I think it's a solid plan. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I feel like I have a lot of ground covered. I haven't looked at my competitors yet because they're behind me.
We're behind you.
Yeah, you're behind me literally and figuratively.
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm good.
This is such a cool piece as well as this. Let it tell a story, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of giving me like sophisticated birthday party that went wrong. You know, it started out really cute. They had macarons, they got something.
Giving me a little anxiety.
Just a little.
Just a little, because I want to make sure that you can incorporate both pieces, because they're so
Yes.
cool separately.
Yeah, I need to make sure that the bridge is gapped.
I think that this is going incredibly. I can't wait to see how you incorporate it. Keep going. How are you doing,
I'm
Amanda?
doing great.
Yeah?
I love just using the materials in like different ways.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
I
fun.
mean, that's why we started this show in the first
Yeah,
place. right?
exactly.
These look so fucking cool. I cannot wait to see them. You have 28 minutes left. I'm gonna let you go back to work because I feel like you're gonna need it. Bye. Well, hello.
Well, hello, Mark.
How's it going?
It's going well, Mark.
You're from Saskatchewan, right?
Saskatchewan, yeah.
You guys are riding mooses up there. I don't care what you say.
Moose,
Straight up
polar
mooses.
bears.
Have you ever seen a polar bear?
No,
they're
we
not there. They're far up there. 30 seconds.
Why am I always doing this for 30 seconds?
don't. Right?
I don't know, Larry. I'm asking the same question.
Oh my gosh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Put them down.
Yes.
How come it time's up.
Hey.
Okay, contestants, let's see who was able to tame the Whittle Wilds and who got stuck in the mini muck. To help me make that decision is someone I consider a pint-sized slice of paradise. Please help me welcome Ashley Yee. To help me make that decision is someone I consider a pint-sized slice of paradise. Please help me welcome Ashley Yee. Hi!
Hi. Oh, wow. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi.
Ashley.
This is amazing in
You
here.
like it? Thank
Yes.
you. Are you ready to judge the minis today?
I'm ready. I love anything small. Good things come in small packages.
I couldn't agree more. Okay, Larry, come on down. Bam.
Stop it.
I chose to make it a cactus garden, and there's a pathway to the ice cream.
Last challenge, I was telling everyone that I really wanted people to use the ingredients in a new, unique way, and I feel like you really nailed that.
And this is totally just giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes.
I was thinking about Alice in Wonderland with the colors I was given in the ice cream sundae kit.
They're all so incredible, piece by piece. I wish that there was more of a narrative sort of incorporating the both of them. It's sort of like a garden party in New Mexico, and it's an Alice in Wonderland themed garden party, but also, I don't know, is New Mexico on a fault line? Because it's also an earthquake. Amanda, you're up next.
So when I first saw this and realized what it was, my heart was like exploded. So I'm a ramen girl. So I absolutely would do many things to be in this in real life. Everything is literally moving. You see the little steam. You see the ramen falling out. This is levitating. One thing that I really wish is the use of the space on the outside. It's giving a little negative space for me, but I love this.
Thank you.
Come up and grab your bowl of ramen before we eat it. All right, Taylor, you're up next.
I need to control my facial expressions, but
Me too.
holy cannoli.
So I pulled a pizza out of my random capsule. So on the bottom of the fountain there's actually an aquarium, and in the aquarium is the pizza ingredients. I dipped a plant in the cheese sauce and then dipped it in the red pepper flakes to make it look like there's flowers on the top of it or like a coral or something. And then I used the green peppers as seaweed coming out from the bottom, and then chopped up the mushrooms and used them as additional rocks inside the aquarium.
So the more I look at this, the more I'm like, this pink pathway sand situation, like I want to walk through it.
It needed a pop of color.
It did. I'm a pink girly, so this is really speaking to me.
I think that we're gonna have to make some decisions, so we're gonna have to ask you to leave, and then we will call you back in once we made a decision. Let's talk.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's start with Taylor's.
The wheelbarrow's broken, so I don't know, did the resin
I don't think she just had enough time to cure the resin. She didn't use her time correctly. There is something really cool about this, but I do think that she could have edited it a bit more. But overall, I think that it's really impressive what she did with such a small amount of time.
I agree. How she went up instead of using the bowl
Yeah.
and defied gravity, that's so impressive.
Without a doubt. Next, we have Larry. Now, what I really liked about this was the cactus garden looks like people are gonna want to make that immediately.
Yes.
I think that it did look a little bit disconnected, but overall, it's such a beautiful piece.
For me, this is probably most curated. It's beautiful, and he did a really nice job of making the space feel full and cohesive, but there was a huge disconnect. He put all the dessert just to the side.
I know,
right
it was
there.
an afterthought, you know?
Yeah.
And then finally we have Amanda's, which I think blew both of us away.
Yeah.
But my thing with Amanda is that she didn't fill up all the space.
I agree. I know she's trying to go connect the culture of Japan, but for me, it just feels empty.
Yeah.
This is insane. It's so
insane.
crazy.
It's so well crafted, and I know that you can't tell, but the Miniverse really isn't about minimalism. We're sort of a maximalist place here, you know?
Love.
Do you think we've got a winner?
I think we do.
Bring back my mini makers. First, I want to commend all of you on your brilliant use of individual ingredients in different ways. Taylor, I think that while this was really spread out and took up a lot of space, I think that an edit would really work better in your favor. Larry and Amanda, it was a hard decision. However, there can only be one winner.
This was such a tough decision for us. We went back and forth, and both of these absolutely made our hearts scream. But we came down to a decision, and we felt that the winner is Amanda.
Congratulations, Amanda. I think that your scale proved that size does matter, but so does the motion in the ocean. Amanda, you have also won a massive advantage for the next challenge. Amanda, you can come up and grab yours and place it on the wall small.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, contestants. That was another mind-blowing challenge. And also thank you to my very special guests. You were absolutely incredible. And now I have a new set of nails. Show them off. Look, I know. I did that, okay? So I know how to use the resin just as much as you do. Thank you.
I learned so much.
And remember, if it's not Miniverse, it's not Miniverse.
Next time on Bite Size.
You will not have access to the mini pantry. I know, thank you. Instead, the only thing you'll have access to is your leftover pieces, parts, and capsules from the previous 2 challenges.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to complete my full idea given the limited resources I have.
I should have just taken all the stuff that I wanted, but I have the advantage. Oh my god, Taylor's workspace is so chaotic.
Look at me!
Who made this mess? Amanda, was this you? Welcome to Miniverse Bite Size, a one-of-a-kind show where the best mini makers will battle it out in a big competition. We've scoured the internet for the most innovative miniaturists, DIYers, and Miniverse superfans who will compete for a spot in the Miniverse Small of Fame, win $10,000, and the chance to work with Miniverse designers on their very own official Miniverse recipe. I'm Mark Sebastian, your host and your guide as we blast off to the Miniverse, baby. This is Miniverse Bite Size. Welcome back, my mini makerinos. Have you ever heard the saying, what you throw away may come back and haunt you like an angry donkey in the night? No, I just made it up. However, what I'm sure you have heard is one person's trash is another person's treasure. And today we're gonna be putting that theory to the test as we assess your abilities to find beauty in the often discarded. For the first part of your challenge, you will each have to create a miniature museum-worthy painting on a miniature canvas. However, you will not have access to the mini pantry. I know, thank you. The only thing you'll have access to is your leftover pieces from the previous 2 challenges. Then, for part 2, a MoMA, a museum of miniature art that is to accompany your petite paintings. Amanda, as you won the previous challenge, you will get access to the mini pantry for 15 seconds. Don't get too excited, okay? A small amount of time, but that could be one giant leap towards the crown. Both parts of these challenge will be judged by our special guest, Ivan. Shall we get you your mini canvases? If there's one good thing, it makes me look very skinny and thin.
Like a
I've
mini
never
Mark.
felt so small.
Okay.
Your time for challenge 1 starts now. The little thing.
It's also random.
Yeah, I should have just taken all the stuff that I wanted, but yeah, I mean, I have the advantage that if I do need anything, I could just grab it. So I'm trying to like figure out what I need.
I'm the kind of person that grabs everything in sight and then decides what to do afterwards with what I have. And so I pretty much have the whole pantry with me except colored resin. So I have to incorporate the clear resin.
I'm ready to use my advantage.
Oh, well, great, because I have this egg here timer thingy,
Well,
and I know how to use it. Make it mini.
And
Time's up. Oh, what did you not get?
It's going to be 3D art. So I want it kind of reaching out at you and kind of trying to grab you. These are some glass shards that I'm working on.
that sounds dynamic.
Gotta step up your game.
Listen,
Contestants, you only have 30 minutes left.
Yeah, I have some ideas about how to incorporate the color scheme into the rest
Sort of
the...
Neapolitan. What is that?
Oh yeah, it does.
I just said Neapolitan. It's Neapolitan, Amanda. It's
Neapolitan.
not Napoleon. Not the dictator.
No, not the dictator.
My God. It's so funny how quickly conversations turn to dictators, especially in the Miniverse.
Very true.
You are the only one to have not won so far.
listen.
I know. I didn't want to bring it up, but Amanda keeps talking about it.
I know.
All she's ever saying is, Larry still hasn't won, so.
Once I get to the gallery space, I think I'm the one to be there. I've worked with galleries a lot, and I think that I can display this in a way that makes a lot of sense.
I love the versatility of the Miniverse, and there's just so much that you can do with it.
If you only could use 3 Miniverse ingredients for the rest of your time working with Miniverse, what would they be?
The fish
I agree.
are
I love the fish.
my life.
It's also the little tie on the bag. Is I fully collect just the little tabs on top of collecting all the Miniverse things.
I am with you. Are we allowed to look at the competitor stuff?
No!
No, not at all. Like I said before, you're the one that I'm scared about.
Well,
in this
listen, I
competition.
glanced back over at Amanda's, and I'm not even gonna lie. She came in here with a plan or whatever.
Oh, wow, that makes one of us.
Oh man, I want to do something else. I just don't know what.
50 seconds.
No!
Contestants, my little van goes. You better van stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Put the paintings down. And rate that joke 1 out of 10.
I got it.
Amanda,
What?
my joke at 1 out of 10.
Oh, I didn't actually hear it. Sorry.
I hate you all. I'm done. Yeah, the museum space really baffles me because in the museum it's just blank white walls, white floor, and then the art is the centerpiece. So I'm finding it to be a struggle to create something that is cohesive with the piece but isn't too much.
I was trying to channel my love of collage, and so working with randomized materials kind of helped me embrace that even more. I think my idea, which is a little different from Taylor's, is to actually go with the vibe of the museum being part of the piece. So you might see some of these elements bleeding out into the museum itself.
I had an advantage to go to the pantry, which was really great. I'm really happy with it. It's really abstract. I think For the second part of the challenge, I'm going to take kind of like this, geometric kind of theme that I'm going with and create a really nice like modern art museum atmosphere.
Next week on Bite Size. Okay, contestants, it's time to put down the paintbrushes and finish that mini museum. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1. Make it mini.
What happened? Oh no, they're two different sizes. That was a silly mistake. I blame you, Amanda.
Not me.
You're too quiet.
That's my tagline. You better not mess with me. I don't know. You better not mess with me.
Okay, contestants, it's time to put down the paintbrushes and put on your, what do art curators wear? Bobs. It's time to put on your blunt, banged bobs and finish that mini museum. You will have 1 hour to finish the rest of this challenge. And you will also have full access to the mini pantry, okay? Your time starts in 3, 2, 1. Make it mini.
I am grabbing some of this colorful fruit because I want to continue this vein of very colorful artwork in my museum. And the fruit has been staring at me this whole time, waiting for me to use it. So this is my chance.
Every time I look, there's something new.
Yeah. Are y'all putting new stuff over here? Are you messing with my mind?
Ooh, I'm destroying things.
Are you okay over there, Taylor?
I'm destroying the set. Leave me alone. I'm adding lights to my gallery because what's a piece of art if it's not lit up properly?
That is exactly the kind of thing I would expect Taylor to focus on. And I mean that as a compliment.
Oh
but I know
yeah,
it doesn't
for sure.
sound that way.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yes. Deep thoughts with Miniverse. What happened? Oh no, they're two different sizes. That was a silly mistake. I blame you, Amanda.
Not me.
You're too quiet.
Contestants, 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left. You're not looking at my tiny little mini megaphone. Hello? You have a story going on over here.
Oh, it's all story, baby.
I have seen your content online, and you make content about, finding it difficult to find the energy. How are you finding the energy to do all this right now? Because this has been a lot.
Oh my God. I don't know where I'm pulling this from. It's magic.
Where do you think your humor comes from? Because, is it family trauma or is
Oh
it
yeah,
sad?
you know it. We'll talk later.
Yeah. Okay, you were the one who sort of cut up your vignette here.
Yeah, I wanted a roof so I could hang some pieces from the ceiling.
Got you.
But I didn't want like this thing jutting out where you can see inside, so I cut it at like an angle so that you could see inside.
And my last question is, are you having fun?
I've been having a great time.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah, this is definitely my wheelhouse.
I get a time check at 3 minutes.
2 minutes and 15 seconds.
All right. I'm not going to be able to do everything I want to do. Contestants, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
That was a little close. It's time to unveil your new exhibits to the eager and awaiting public, myself, and an oddly satisfying creator who also happens to be the king of ramen. Please help me welcome Ivan. Hello, welcome to the Miniverse, baby.
How you doing, Ricky?
Are you ready to judge some minis?
Let's do it. What am I doing?
Amanda, show off your mini museum.
Okay.
You ready? Wha-bam. Welcome to the Miniverse.
Okay.
If I may.
Yeah, get the magnifying guys. Get in there real good.
I wanted to create that very clean white box sort of gallery space. I attached some clear boxes on top just to keep going with the geometric theme. Sculpture hanging from the ceiling as well. So yeah, that was part of the reason why I put a ceiling on the piece.
The little plaques, the tiny little brochure.
I love the attention to detail as well. I love how you put the little notes in there, like, because you know, in the art exhibit, you read about the art pieces. I love that. It's minimal, but it tells a story. I can see the story there.
Museums are kind of like that. They're a little sterile sometimes.
Yeah, and you definitely nailed that.
yeah.
There's a sterility to, is sterility a word?
Sterility?
Sterility?
I think so.
And I'm the judge, so it is a word.
All right.
Come on down. I mean, is your mind not blown already?
Oh, it's bomb. Absolutely. I'm very
Really
curious.
crazy here in the Miniverse.
I know, right? Ooh. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, ready?
Ooh. Wow. Whoa. There's a lot going on right here.
Take it in. Take a moment.
I'm soaking it in.
I like the type of art that is sort of breaking that boundary of 2D and coming towards you, or you feel like you're a part of it. And I created the hand out of churros, toast, cut it all up.
The fact that you were able to create a window, is this resin?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's like, whoa.
Yep, so I took it on the silicone mat and I made a huge puddle of resin, cured it, peeled it off, cut it up, stuck it on.
That detail though. Because this is like a depiction of my life right now. Just
What?
under
Chaos,
Chaos,
absolute.
under construction, all that good stuff. I got you, yeah.
All the time.
I like how the hand is popping out of the
Yeah,
painting.
the
I guess
churro
it's all-
hand.
Right? Because at first I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that's
It's
interesting.
a sweet touch.
Huh? I love it. I love this guy. All right, Larry, what you got, bro? What you got?
The gallery.
Ooh. Wow. Look at this thing right here.
I wanted to bring that feeling of walking into a fresh, clean gallery with, you know, the most beautiful artwork, if I do say so myself, that you've ever seen, and put it into this little tiny scale.
If you had to name these paintings.
I would name OMG Surprise.
I'm just surprised.
Love? Okay, MGA
Yeah.
plug, we love that.
I love the dripping. Dripping is amazing. That was the first thing that caught my eye. What's not working for me? Like, I love how clean it is. I do. It's beautiful. I just wish there was more feeling in the space, personally. But if I was like to walk in, this is absolutely amazing. I don't know how you mix those colors together and make them drip off the thing right there. And I would definitely hang this on my wall.
Okay, contestants, thank you so much. I feel honored. Do
I know,
you?
I feel honored.
Same.
Thank you so much.
I think that we are going to deliberate, and we're gonna ask you to come back in a little bit. You guys did amazing, seriously.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Knocked it out. Like, if one of you could suck a little bit more, that would be great.
I know.
Because it's making our,
It's gonna be
making us
super
Rock,
hard.
paper, scissors?
Yeah. Let's start with Amanda.
Okay.
What do you love?
I do love the bench. And I do love the attention to detail that she put in there. Like using the candle wicks, how the thing's hanging from the ceiling.
The 3D painting. For me, I know that it looks really cool, it looks
Yeah.
very modern, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel as new, as modern. Or maybe it looks a little too modern. I can't really tell, and that's my issue.
That's your-
Is that
I got
I
you.
can't really tell. But I don't know, I think that there is something missing here. So now we have Larry's.
Okay. Oh, I love the piece. I love the piece. It's super colorful. It reminds me of the Yellow Brick Road.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Right?
He did name that one Ooze.
Yeah, see?
Or that one was
Oh, this was
Ooze and
but
Oz,
still.
the Wizard of Ooze.
It goes together.
Whatever. But I mean, I think that he used these ingredients in a really cool way.
I agree.
I think that it is graphically really pleasing. And this little piece with the macaroons, I want that.
Macaroons. I like this one though. This is really nice, really nice.
Yeah, I think that, I feel like he really knocked it out of the park here. He really nailed this one.
Nailed it. Love it.
Lastly, we have Taylor.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't lie.
I like how messy it is.
You
but
like how messy it is?
I do like how messy
Okay.
it is because it's like it leaves room for interpretation of what
Yeah.
it could be. A lot of time when it's that, you can tell.
Thing up.
Thing up there, painting the wall.
Yeah.
I do love that. Yeah,
Do you think that we may have a winner?
we do.
Yeah?
I believe so.
Okay, perfect. Contestants, come back in. It honestly could have been any of you. I want to let you know that it really came down to the 3D art in this. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner, as we all know. This is a competition. Grow up. And I'm going to let Ivan be the one.
You're gonna let me break the
Yeah.
news? Okay. Like you said, unfortunately, only one of you guys can win, and the winner of this challenge is Larry.
Larry, congratulations! Congratulations, Larry. This mini has earned you a Winnie and an advantage in the next challenge.
My mini won this Winnie? Wait,
Yeah.
what?
This mini has earned you a Winnie.
This mini has earned me a Winnie.
Exactly.
There you go. Beautiful.
Larry, you may come take your mini museum and put it on the wall of small. Yay!
Your first win!
My first win.
Snaps, not claps.
That's right, it's a museum.
Next week on Bite Size, this is our final challenge. For this grand finale, you will each be creating a holiday feast consisting of an appetizer, entree, and dessert. This is your last chance to really show me who you are as an artist. Your time for this challenge starts in 3, 2, 1. Make it mini.
I'm gonna start with a fresh salad.
It's a mini challenge.
Mini challenge!
The food's so small you don't have to be health conscious.
Minute 30.
You're a minute 30. Jesus.
Good one. Got him.
Face is a minute 30.
Doing his job, guys.
Welcome to Miniverse Bite Size, a one-of-a-kind show where making minis is big competition. We've scoured the internet for some of the best and most innovative miniaturist DIYers and Miniverse superfans who will compete for a spot in the Miniverse Small of Fame, win $10,000, and the chance to work with Miniverse designers on their very own official Miniverse recipe. I'm Mark Sebastian, your host and resident mini expert, who will be guiding you through this first of its kind mission as we blast off to the Miniverse, baby. This is Bite Size. Aw, contestants, I'm sad. This is our final challenge. So it seems fitting that we should have one last meal together. And I'll let you pick. For this grand finale, you will each be creating a holiday feast consisting of an appetizer, entree, and dessert. You should pick a holiday that feels personal to you. Christmas, Hanukkah, Easter, or a holiday that doesn't even exist yet. For me personally, it would be the anniversary of the 2009 Lady Gaga VMAs performance. A day that changed my life. You will have 1 hour to complete that part of the challenge. Then, after you finish the preparation of your 3-course meal, you will have 1 hour to create an epic Miniverse tablescape for you to enjoy them on. And you will also have full access to the gorgeously stocked Miniverse pantry. Larry, as the previous challenge winner, you have won a big advantage. A contestant of your choosing will have to make an additional beverage on top of their 3-course meal, and you'll have to choose that contestant now.
I'm gonna throw it to Taylor because I know she can handle it.
Oh, how nice of you.
That was very fast, Larry. And, you know, you could have taken a second.
Yeah,
Okay. This is your last chance to gain an advantage for the final judgment, as well as your last chance to really show me who you are as an artist. I know these dishes are small, but I want you to make a big impression. Your time for this challenge starts in 3, 2, 1. Make it mini.
Get out of the way! Oh, here we go.
I'm shopping here.
I don't know what makes a good appetizer. I usually just skip right to the main course.
Same, I'm like, struggle bus.
To start, I never want anything heavy because then you can't enjoy the rest of the meal, so I'm gonna start with a fresh salad.
It's a mini challenge.
Mini challenge!
The food's so small you don't have to be health conscious.
That's right.
I'm working on my appetizer, which is going to be a fruit platter. So my holiday is going to be Pride. So I'm going to do a lot of rainbow stuff because like the Miniverse products are so colorful and I've been wanting to do rainbow for pretty much this whole competition. So I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of different color resins.
I love spaghetti. I can eat spaghetti every day of the week. And so that's kind of the source of my inspiration for this project. It's just a really huge, beautiful spaghetti dinner with all the stuff you want next to it. We're gonna have some garlic bread. We're gonna do a nice sauce on top. It's gonna be lovely.
I'm making a dressing for my salad. You need to mix up a couple different colors of resin, some of the little bits to give that like ranch feel. But I put too many bits in and now it's more Krista's throw up than ranch. And we gotta fix that.
Contestants, you have 30 minutes until you have to stop, but you tell me when you want me to stop.
More. Thank you.
This is wasting my time. I decided to do coffee because I am a coffee gal. I used to be a barista. You better know how to make coffee around me.
Just like my real kitchen, I'm trying to clean as I go.
I'm here. So, what holiday are we working with here?
We're doing my birthday.
Like the sort of birthday party you never got as a child?
Yeah, you know.
I feel that. So tell me, what would it mean for you to win this competition?
It would mean a lot, honestly. I've been struggling financially for a few years now. I'm young, I'm 25, so it's not uncommon, but I would love to be able to dive more into my art and get a few products that I've been just waiting for and kind of dreaming of and fully stock up.
Yeah, be a little bit more comfortable for a while so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you know.
I don't think that money ever buys happiness. I think money buys, like...
Comfort.
Yeah,
it buys comfort.
and the ability to relax. And
That's
not worry
right.
about it so much.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna let you keep going. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're working on a birthday party?
Yes, we are. I wanted to incorporate a cake into my meal. I wanted it to be very fantastical. What's better than a birthday cake? I'm building this.
That's a cake.
I think it's gonna be beautiful. It's a little.
Happy.
It's a little chunky right now, but
okay.
we're
There's
working
nothing
on
wrong
it.
with that.
Yeah, and then I have this
the
giant-
size shame the cake.
It's the best kind of cake.
Exactly. Do you think that when you came here, you were expecting to blow it out of the water as much as you have?
No, I've been having a great time exploring and just learning on the fly, and now I'm kind of feeling like I'm in my element.
For someone who has like basically no experience in the Miniverse, I am so thoroughly impressed. I think everyone really is, honestly, at how you've made it look so effortless. The fact that you've picked this up and been able to create such incredible pieces, like, I commend you so much on that.
Well, thank you. It's also a credit to Miniverse and how easy it is to just be creative with all of the multitude of things that you have accessible. I mean, sprinkles for my little tiny birthday cake, like, who knew?
Thank you. That will be used in the preview. Amanda, are you gay? I can't tell.
I can't tell either, honestly. I think it needs to be gayer.
Yes.
And have you been to Pride? I'm assuming yes?
Yeah, New York City Pride. I went to World Pride in 2019.
So did I. I was at World Pride. I walked in World Pride.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what else are you going to work on?
I made this little fruit platter because we're fruity. Yeah, gay.
Speak for yourself.
And then this is like a sad little cake. I will add more to it maybe in the second part, but right now I just wanted that explosion to happen in the center.
Wait, what are these? Are these sprinkles?
Yeah, those are the sprinkles from, I don't even know what collection that's from, but yeah, I love them. They're very rainbow on point. And then for the main, I'm gonna do spaghetti, but I'm gonna do like a rainbow sauce.
So when you first came here, what kind of challenges were you expecting?
I, had maybe an idea what I was gonna do, but once I got here and we were presented with like surprise, kits and stuff, like I've just been kind of like winging it.
Yeah?
So.
Wow, I really couldn't tell you were just winging it.
Oh, thank you.
You have a minimalist point of view and you're working with maximalist ingredients and
Yeah.
you do a phenomenal job at it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna let you finish working.
All right, great.
And I will see you soon.
Fine.
So hurry up.
Need more chocolate sauce. I wanted to have like a self-serve station almost. So I'm gonna quickly make that.
This is my quinceañera and I'll do what I want. Like tell you that you only have 15 minutes left.
I'm a little stressed about time because these stupid things won't stay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I don't eat enough vegetables, so since they are provided, I'm gonna make another side dish for my little meal. Try to be healthy,
Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah, because we're on TikTok. You have 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Hands. You got it.
I managed to pump out 5 pieces, which is 2 more than my competitors, might I add. So I'm pretty proud of that. And joke's on Larry because I think the drink is the best one. There's no creativity here whatsoever, and so I really need to step that up in the second portion.
I'm feeling pretty good about part 1. I was not quite sure I was gonna do all these pieces. I did 4 pieces, by the way. But I got everything out. Everything looks pretty good to me. So now I just have to put it all together on this beautiful tablescape.
I feel really good about part 1. I'm really happy with how all my pieces came out for that. They're very colorful and rainbow. I'm really gonna lean into the pride party. So I want it to look like a feast where a bunch of friends can just come together and eat.
Next week on Bite Size. Hello, my little cunt-headed ninny muggins. 3, 2, 1. Make a mini.
Where did you find blue resin? I can't find it.
Listen, I don't know that I took the last of it, but I have not seen much of it over there.
All my food isn't even on the table yet.
Oh my god.
You haven't set the table yet?
No,
The guests are nearly here.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Hello, my little cotton-headed ninny muggins. Did you guys not notice anything different near the holiday ingredients? Well, to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Elf, we are partnering with Warner Brothers Discovery to recreate Buddy the Elf's iconic spaghetti, which you can now get inside of the Make It Mini Holiday Collection. Now you better start table spreading that holiday miniature, because you only have 1 hour left. That was a good joke and all of you know it. Whatever, you know what? Let's just get the tablescapes, bring in the giant hand. Oh, and look at that. Oh, who doesn't love a fur cuff? Your time for this challenge starts in 3, 2, 1, make it mini.
I need a bunch of stuff
I do too.
to make this work for this time.
More rainbow things, I think.
Which makes me nervous because I'm also using a lot of rainbow. So, you know, watch your back.
Oh, all right.
I've never really cured a whole sheet of resin like this, but it's such a diverse medium to work with.
I'm making a tablecloth with the resin. I want to make this like magical, whimsical, colorful space. So I'm gonna go back to my roots and do some painting and see if I can make this work.
Here I'm going to be making bite-sized bagels, and I'm going to be making fruit skewers. So I need the fruit.
Where did you find blue resin? I can't find it.
Listen, I don't know that I took the last of it, but I have not seen much of it over there.
30 minutes left, because I have to get back to the workshop. I've been here a little too long. I'm gonna get fired.
Don't tell Taylor, but I'm looking for blue again.
Oh, let me know when you're finding
I
it.
believe there has to be more, and I need it.
There has to be something. You
I think I'll be able to find something. I'll be your search dog, I guess.
Hi, Larry.
Hello.
I'm doing my little check-in. That looks really cool.
Thank you.
So if you were to win, what would you do with the $10,000?
I would fully stock my personal Miniverse pantry.
That's great.
Because I'm very much into this, and I think I'm going to be very sad when I have to go home and I don't have all these
ingredients?
materials. Yeah, I have a nice following of people who like me to make tutorials for them, and so that money would be spent purchasing supplies and venturing into new and exciting crafts so that I can share them with the world. I definitely want to try and bring all of this to the next level.
I feel like you're already doing it right here. You're already investing in yourself. You're bringing it to the next level. You should be really proud of yourself. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Mark.
I'm gonna let you get back to work, okay?
All righty, thanks.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
So after the competition, what's next? What do you want to do?
I am just gonna, finish my master's and
like that's hard? What?
and just keep teaching. And it'd be awesome to kind of incorporate, the Miniverse products into a lesson or something. Like a 3D,
I would absolutely
design
love that.
challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge my students.
I will personally make sure that we get you some Miniverse capsules so you can show all of your students
Oh my God, that would be
the
amazing.
incredible world of the Miniverse.
I would love that.
Okay, man, I'm gonna let you get back to work.
Thank you so much.
See you soon. Well, hello.
What's up?
Okay, so what do you think you've learned over the course of this entire series? Because I know, you were really excited to come in here and do this. This was like sort of your medium. Like
Yeah,
this
is my thing.
Yeah.
This is my jam. I've learned to trust myself more. I don't finish a lot of projects because I don't feel like I have the technical capability to do so. So a lot of times I just leave it and it never gets done. But if it never gets done, then you never learn, and you never grow, and you never move on. So I need to learn to trust myself more and know that I'm able to put out amazing things in just 2 hours.
What I'm hearing is that you need me at your house screaming at every sort of 30, 15-minute intervals so you can get things done.
Yeah, that's...
And dress as yourself.
Yeah, exactly like this. That you're right.
Okay. How much time?
16 minutes and 50 seconds.
You better work.
You better work it, girl.
I am struggling with this resume.
Girl, same. And from the sounds of it, so is Taylor.
What? I missed all that.
We're struggling, and so are you.
Oh, amen.
10 minutes left. I have to get out of this outfit. It's not flattering on me at all.
I've never made a salad with so much stress.
I've never made a salad.
This is the last 10 seconds of your last challenge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Oh my God. I can't believe it's over. All right, time for the final judging. Okay, mini makers, today you've cooked up some bite-sized holiday buffets and set some teeny tiny tables, but now it's our turn to chow down. Are you ready to meet your special guest judge? Cobra, party of one, your table's ready.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for
I'm
having
so happy
me.
to have you. Welcome to the Miniverse.
This is so insanely cool.
Thank you very, very much. Are you ready to judge the minis today?
I'm so excited and I'm ready to judge.
Amazing. All right, Amanda, you'll be first up. Ready to have your mind blown? Bam.
I love that.
My party is a pride party, so a lot of rainbow. We have some deviled gags. We have
I got a lot louder laughs than some of my jokes. So
well, and then some spaghetti. You know, I know.
Okay.
I know you got to walk away from that one. I'm sorry. Pride has always been a really big part of my life. You know, I lived in New York City for 10 years, and I went to Pride every year, and it's always a fun time. Just us being shown that we're just like everyone else, and we love and we party. And
I love the creativity. I love all the little details. What made you pick the foods that you picked?
so a lot of fruit, because fruit. Kind of easy to get that rainbow. And then the spaghetti, I don't know, gays love pasta, so I was like, that makes sense.
true.
Can confirm.
Okay. We love a good pasta bowl. With the punch in particular, I was going to originally do the rainbow resin, but I knew that would take a long time, and purple is also a color associated with, being gay and pride, so I was like, okay, I'll do like a purple punch in this really fun, sparkly pink bowl.
I'm noticing that you have 2 forks together, 2 spoons together. There is sort of a,
I'm glad you picked that up.
This is such a beautiful tablescape, like the simplicity of this, but how come you didn't do more on top of the table? Is that intentional?
Yeah, I originally had some ideas for the table itself, but honestly, it was a time constraint. I kind of wish I had a little more time to just kind of figure out what I wanted to do on the table.
Amanda, thank you very much.
Thank you so
Come get
much.
your tablescape.
Thank you.
Larry, you're up next.
There's a lot going on there.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
All right, Larry, you want to tell us about it?
This is my idea of the ultimate birthday party, Mr. Larry style. I have used as much color as possible, starting with the table itself. I really wanted to create a tablecloth. I wanted it to look like a big, festive, fun time. So I added some balloons that I made out of pie plates. I've got the birthday cake there, of course, with all the colors on it. There's ice cream, the biggest bowl of spaghetti you've ever seen, because it's my favorite meal. So I wanted that to be the big centerpiece. I've got some garlic focaccia bread and some macarons, just like, typical party fare.
This is like such a you tablescape. I can really tell who you are through this. It just really speaks to your use of color, how crafty you can be. I mean, creating a tablecloth out of resin is like
That's very
insane.
creative.
It's so creative, and to do it in such like a cool marbling way where, I mean, it looks so well put together. I love it. I think what I would have done a little bit differently is I would have maybe thought more intentionally about what each meal was and how it was all going to be served into one. However, honestly, that being said, it's a goddamn birthday party. So, and it's your birthday party, and you can do whatever you want.
I think that personally the spaghetti looks absolutely amazing. I love how you put the garnishes on it. There's even little mushrooms on there. There's cheese on it. Basil leaves. That's so incredible. I think one thing that I would probably change would be maybe how scattered all the popcorn is on the table. I feel like that's more of an after party thing, and it's not necessarily an intentional let's scatter popcorn everywhere. But I do love how colorful it is, so it's definitely hard for me.
Okay, Larry. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you.
Come get your rainbow tablescape. Taylor,
This is crazy.
you ready?
You're not ready.
That's insane.
All right, so we're attending my birthday party. I wanted to do a high fantasy because I wanted it to represent me finding myself and finding that spirituality portion of my life and the kind of the journey that I'm taking to figure out who I am. Hence the high fantasy. I've always loved the ocean, which is ironic considering from the dead center of Canada.
Wow, I absolutely love the coral that's done on the bottom over here. And I love how you made this sheet of resin so that you're like in the water.
Do you think that you took my notes from last time and edited a little bit more?
Definitely, definitely. I wanted to go crazy on the table, and I thought, nope, if I do that, it will be too much with the back wall and, you know, too much stuff on the table. So I wanted just like a simple little bottom of the ocean, you know, rocks, a little bit of coral, but nothing too crazy. I wanted your eyes to focus on the food itself, and I really wanted to allot myself time to be able to perfect the elements that I did have.
I would say sort of my one critique would be I wish that the foods fit the theme more.
What made you choose the food that you put on here?
What I ended up wanting to do was doing more of a self-serve kind of option. So you see the salad there, it's a big bowl, you're kind of serving yourself, or it's kind of like dripping, or it's supposed to be underwater, right? So I wanted it like floating down into the bowl. And then this little self-serve coffee station with the little coffee carafe that's half empty. It's kind of bubbling up there. There's some ice, and I wanted it to look like it was almost kind of floating into the water because it's also a liquid. So yeah.
I love that it's sort of, we asked you to do a tablescape with a sense of self, and you did self-serve. Love that.
It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
So you should be very proud. Thank you
am.
very much. Come grab your little aquarium. I want to say I love you all, and thank you so much, because over these 4 challenges have been amazing, and you really should be so proud of yourselves. You have taken time constraints and created some of the most insane things I've ever seen. I mean, I can safely say that every single one of our judges' minds were blown as soon as you put something on this turntable. You should be really happy with yourselves. So get out and let me talk some crap, and then I'll bring you back in when we're ready. All right, let's start with Amanda. It's a little blank for me.
It's a little too simple for a festive holiday. I could see how like the rainbow might get lost in like a tablescape like Larry's.
The rainbow might get
But
lost in the sauce.
I do think it's a little too simple for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure that she really nailed the theme there.
I don't think, yeah, I agree with you.
But I do think that her use of, I love
I think
how
her food looks incredible.
her food, I would say arguably her food looks the best. All right, let's move down to Larry's. Now that's a party I'd like to attend.
I think that it would be the most fun party I've ever been to.
Without a doubt.
And the food looks good too.
The food looks good. The scale of the spaghetti is a little off, but I don't think that it detracts too much from the piece. I think that it is sort of fun. I mean, it's chaotic, it's colorful, it's Larry, you know what I mean? And we asked him to make a holiday that felt personal to him, and he did his own birthday, and I think he nailed it. All right, let's move down to Taylor.
I love the creativity behind it, for sure.
Taylor is incredible at working with the materials, creating new things. She cut up the turkey, put it in the sandwich. But time after time, I've really told Taylor that you need to get a little bit more edited and it needs to be neater. And there's just some aspects of this I'm not sold on, you know?
I think that just like the cohesiveness of the food and where the food belongs is just not, but like the jellyfish
I know.
is so creative.
I know.
The ranch dressing is insane.
There is a disconnect between the food and the tablescape.
I wish the food would have been more intentional.
Same. Okay, do we feel like we have a winner?
We definitely have a winner.
Okay, I'm gonna have you break the news.
Sounds good.
Hello contestants, welcome back. Now, remember, the winner of this challenge will win a big advantage for the final judgment. We did have some reservations about each of your tables, but overall, I think that you all did an incredible job.
The food looked the best, the tablescape looked the best, and the creativity was the best here.
In the end, there can only be one winner, and I'm gonna throw it over to you to announce it.
The winner of this challenge is Larry.
Yeah!
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Larry. You've got yourself a winner-winner spaghetti dinner, and you also have a big advantage for the finale judgment. You may now bring your tablescape up to the wall of small. I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you so
were
much
such
for
a great
having
judge.
me.
Thank you so much for looking at their beautiful pieces of art. And contestants, thank you so much. And I guess you got to get ready for our final judgment. Next week on Bite Size, before we choose a winner, I'm going to give you a chance to go back and fix any of the mistakes you may have made throughout the series. You will have 30 minutes to make any necessary updates to your creations. 3, 2, 1, make a Winnie, baby.
Getting a chance to fix all your mistakes? That doesn't happen often.
It does not happen often.
No, sir.
It's a holiday miracle.
Staring at minis for so long just makes you feel a little crazy.
How am I going to go back to my normal sized life after
Oh
this?
my God.
Well, look who it is. My little mini superstars. Over the course of 4 remarkable challenges, each one of you has shown unparalleled work ethic, creativity, artistry, and not to mention having to sit through all of my bad jokes.
The worst part.
Taylor,
All right.
you literally had 2 hours to make things, and you're telling me that was the worst part of this?
It's the most painful, yeah.
Moving on. Before we choose a winner, I'm going to give you a chance to go back and fix any of the mistakes you may have made throughout the series. You will have 30 minutes to make any necessary updates to your creations. Larry, as the previous challenge winner, you have a 5-minute head start. But listen, now is the time to show me any lessons that you've learned, okay? Show me who you are as an artist and make a very compelling case for why you are deserving of that spot in the Miniverse Small of Fame, $10,000, and your very own official Miniverse recipe. Your time for this challenge starts in 3, 2, 1. Make a Winnie, baby.
I am feeling pretty good about this 5-minute advantage because there's definitely some stuff I need to grab for my project to move it forward. And I think the extra time is going to be really helpful because y'all know I like to take a little while over here. I need my shopping basket because I'm running out of hands.
TikTok.
Oh, I know. How long do I have?
Stop. Your time is up. Taylor and Amanda, get to work. Make a mini, baby.
A lot of my work in this 30 minutes is going to be tweaking, finalizing. A lot of my critiques are, it's really creative, it's really great, but it's a little messy. So I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and get some of those final touches on some of the pieces that I had been working on previously. And hopefully that will get me to the $10,000.
I think I figured out what was missing from my ice cream picnic social. It's ants. It needs ants taking over the whole thing. So I'm making ants out of these tiny little boba. Here's hoping that this idea is creative enough to help make this piece a little more cohesive and a little more interesting.
I'm gonna work on the pride party because I feel like I just didn't do everything I wanted to do, and I want to make it more festive. So I'm gonna make some more decorations for around.
Carrots. I need a reason for the wheelbarrow to be there. It's just there. So there's going to be a little planted garden in the corner, and I'm going to have the carrots coming up as if they're planted.
This is actually kind of working. Yeah. Like, I don't know if they like
so
ants.
surprised.
Well,
Oh my God.
A little questionable.
you know?
So I'm making a banner for the front of my table. These are all like the detail pieces that I wanted to make, but I just ran out of time during the actual challenge. I'm happy we have more time.
Getting a chance to fix all your mistakes? That doesn't happen often.
It does not happen often.
No, sir.
It's a holiday miracle. I have to move on to this art gallery. So I love my gallery space. I don't love the benches, so goodbye. And I'm gonna make a rug.
Larry,
So
you're making a lot of new elements. I don't know if you're gonna have enough time for that.
I'm making a new element for almost each of the challenges previous,
Time?
or maybe not.
All right, moving on. I'm fixing my art gallery. I wanted to be able to clean it up a little bit, even though it's under construction, before before presenting it, and I just didn't have time. So now we're adding those little touches that are just going to take it to the next level.
Are we all standing up?
I think
Stool.
So.
It's that time of,
This
yes.
is not a sit down.
Stool is
challenge.
useless to me now.
Goodbye, stool.
I'm kind of using Taylor's technique of making glass, but I'm using colored resin, so I'm making carpet instead.
Oh my God.
And once it's cured, I'll just peel it off of here, and then I'll put it in my gallery where it will beautify that negative space that I had.
Time?
9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh my Lord.
I am adding a festive streamer to my table decoration so that people can know for sure There, a 10-minute water.
One of the critiques I got on this piece was the food didn't seem to have anything to do with the rest of the piece, so I'm gonna have little fish nibbling on it. It's fish food. I am sweating.
Girl, me too.
Okay, mini makers, time's up in 10 seconds. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Baby, hands up. Give me your heart. All right, that's sad. It's our last hands up.
Man.
Wow.
Are you ready for the final judgment? Me, bitch. That's right. We are gonna keep it in the family, and I will be the one deciding who wins the first ever Miniverse Bite Size. Thank you. I'm in a tux now.
It
You
takes
see
a
how
lot.
fast I did that? That's right. Okay, the moment is here. It's now time for the final judgment. Keep in mind, I will be judging your entire bite-sized body of work. And this is your time to flaunt your creative flair and show me that you have grown, learned, adapted, and most importantly, why you are deserving of the grand prize. You ready?
Ready as I'll
do
ever
it.
be.
I'm not. I don't want it to be over. I love you guys so much. Aww. Let's go. You had 30 minutes to, make any updates. Take me through them.
Yeah, so this piece was perfect as it is. I left it alone. Next. One of my constant critiques is it's a lot, but it looks unfinished. It's a little messy, so I just tried to tidy it up. I swept up the garden a little bit, and I wanted the wheelbarrow to have a reason for being here, so I added a little planter with some carrots in there to give more of a story to
Very
my
cute.
garden. Thank you. I also fixed the waterfall a little bit. I added more resin just to make it a little fuller. I added ripples to make it look like it was in motion, as well as on the back. I just added a little drip down there just to finalize it, and then I cleaned up some of the bricks and just made them a little bit more uniform.
Okay.
This guy took the most time. I feel like I had a lot more to do with this one, especially in the lights here. I only had one of the end caps on one of the lights, so the first thing I did was go back and put another one to match. I remember you saying you wanted to see more people, more action, more things happening to really sell that it was under construction and not just a disaster. So we added scaffolding because the window is under construction, and it was on purpose.
Okay.
So he is fixing the window, add a little guy doing that, a little wet paint sign just to really sell the construction portion of it. And the last thing I did was I just added some shattered glass from the painting as part of the installation. So I want you to kind of separate the installation from the rest of the museum and see it in two parts.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
And the last one of my biggest critiques was the food seemed out of place. So I added a little bit of fish nibbling on some of the pieces to make it fish food. You're welcome.
Okay, got it. All right. So here's what I think. This piece, love. I mean, this was your sort of starting. You won this challenge.
Yes,
Because
I did.
you made my eye look at a cash register and not even register that you had made it out of Miniverse parts. It just sort of looked like you had made it. With this piece, you have such an incredible eye for space. It just could use a little bit more of a polish, Spend more time on less things, but still use your spatial awareness because you really have such an incredible eye for using the ingredients in such a new way. I feel like you were sort of the start of Miniverse Remix taking off on TikTok.
Thank you so much.
Now, when it comes to the gallery, amazing little pieces. There's so much going on, and it all is so cool. Again, I think it could benefit off of a little bit more polish, but I like that it looks a little sort of rough and a little worn, and that it's under construction. And all the additions on this one look incredible. This one, here's my thing. There's so much going on in here that your mind is insane. You should be so proud of yourself, really.
Thank you.
So, why do you think you deserve the prize over your other competitors?
I think I deserve the prize because I used the ingredients in the most unexpected way possible. I feel like I opened avenues for a lot of different people to try a lot of different things. I even inspired Larry at one point doing my technique with the glass. So,
Larry, is that true?
It's totally true.
Okay.
So I think I can just bring a lot to the table if I won. And if I did win and I got to make my own Miniverse ball, you guys would be excited about it.
Taylor, thank you very much for putting all of this into the world. I am speechless and so excited for people to see it. Hi, Mr. Larry, how are you?
I'm just excited to see how this all comes out. I think you're looking at a winner.
Okay, well, let's see. Tell me what you did and what you changed on each one of the pieces.
So for my Halloween set, I left it as is. It's the first thing I've ever made with Miniverse, and I was pretty proud of myself. So I felt like it was good where it was. I left it there. Moving on to my ice cream social, I definitely got your note about integrating the food with the scenery and making sure that they have some sort of story together. So I made ants out of the boba and some black straws, I think. So now I've got this scene where the ants are taking over from the garden and they're crawling all over the food and stuff. And I think that it just makes a little bit more sense why things are disheveled. The thing that I thought about first when you gave us the extra opportunity to look at our pieces again was this gallery piece. Because I was a little unhappy with how blank it was inside, even though there's wonderful pieces of art here. But the floor I just thought was a little neglected. So I wanted to make a carpet, and one that was inspired using the same colors as the artwork in the gallery. I used a similar technique to what Taylor did with making her glass, where I just took different colors of resin and sort of molded them or melted them all together onto the silicone mat, and then you can peel it up and then place it wherever you like. I just really wanted to help bring the rest of the gallery space to life. So I added some other plant life over there, and I think it looks a lot better. The last thing I wanted to do was add some height to my party table. I made a banner out of some of the macarons and some straws and stuff. I didn't get to put it on, unfortunately. I literally ran out of time, but I am still very happy with this piece. So not getting that last little bit on there, that's okay with me.
Great, okay. You came in here and you really didn't have a lot of experience with the Miniverse ingredients. What is so cool to witness is the sort of evolution from where you started to where you have ended. I do wish that you would have returned back to this one in this last challenge, maybe sort of fixed a couple things up, maybe given him feet like you had originally planned, because I remember that. Yeah. But I think for the most part, like, that selfie wall is really remarkable. The answer, that's remarkable. I told you I wish that the food was more incorporated into the outdoor space. You ate that. You ate that and they ate that. Now that is incredible, that you made a fucking rug out of resin, Fruit Loops, and a bunch of straws. I know that you made your banner. Unfortunately, we couldn't see it, but I wish that you would have taken a couple more of the ingredients and used them in some like really interesting sort of Larry ways, because I know you can do that. But overall, I think you should be really, really proud of yourself as well.
This just feels like the beginning of so many possibilities for me, and I don't think I'm ever gonna leave.
Here's the question, the $10,000 question. Why do you think it should be you over your other competitors?
I think it should be me because I show a trajectory of growth that my competitors don't necessarily have to show. They came into this with experience and with know-how, and I think I'm on the same level as them right now. But also, I bring something extra. I bring this color, I bring this excitement, and I think that I can represent Miniverse in a way that brings that to more people. And like I said, I want to live here. I want to live in the Miniverse. So winning would feel correct.
That is great, but unfortunately, you cannot sleep here, okay? So I will start charging you rent. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Mark.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing? I love the suit, by the way.
Thank you. All right, so you want to take me through what you changed about each project?
Yes.
Each challenge?
Sure. So the first two projects, I was actually really happy with how they came out originally. Moving on to the gallery, I remembered your comment about this being kind of boring and empty. So I used resin to do the brown and the pink to tie it in with the rest of the artwork. And then really a lot of my time was focused on the final challenge, the party. I was kind of disappointed with myself that I didn't put more on the table. So I took all of your comments and added, the banner in the front. I used some of the paper that was over there to make the colors. I made this, rainbow in the back kind of to frame the table a little bit. And then I added some more pieces around the table, like this little cups of, I don't know what they are, maybe like
mystery dips.
Like mystery dips, yeah. They're sweet, maybe they're sour, like savory, I don't know. And then this little waffle, with some fun.
Rip and dip.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then just a bowl of, M&Ms or something in the front. I also added this ice to the punch bowl because I wanted it to have a little something else on top.
An icy twink drink.
Exactly.
So, this one. You really did so well with this chocolate fountain as well. The back wall is really where my issue lied, and I know that you love to keep things minimal. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it was sort of like a party, you know what I mean? But I also can't fault you for sticking to your own style and your own aesthetic, because that's who you are as a miniaturist. The ramen, incredible. I mean, you won this challenge. You really took this away. I wish that there were some more little rocks, since we heard that you were going to put rocks around it. All I was thinking about was like, damn, she had just put a couple rocks around there. It would have been like sort of, hot lava rocks. Would have been incredible. Yeah. The gallery piece, very modern. It's a very clean art gallery, without a doubt. I like that you did this again, like that you added this because you listened to us. I wish that there was a little more in this space in your style, but for the most part, a really great piece as well. This one has gotten so much better. There's been really great additions on top of it. The rainbow, beautifully made, using fruits from over here as well. Yes. Loved it. These little sort of cups, I don't know what's in them, kind of still love them anyway. But and the bowl of sort of mystery M&Ms, like sort of floating around in a fun little liquid. Sure, I'm here. And the cake, but my thing is the cake. The cake spatula where you got the sprinkles on the cake because you opened it. Amazing. You have really sort of knocked it out of the park as well. To put this into the world, people are really going to see you can make minis in a really cool new way. Final question, why should it be you over your other competitors?
Even though I came into this with all experience, I think I learned a lot. And I think you can also see kind of like a growth with my work from like the first challenge, where I used, the items differently, but I think with each challenge, I've gotten more, comfortable using different things. So I think I should win because I brought a lot of different ideas to the competition, and maybe I can inspire more people to use resin in different ways.
And get more gays to eat pasta.
Yes, that too.
Great. Thank you very much, Amanda.
Thank you.
You should be really proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, contestants. I need to take a little bit to deliberate because you have made this extremely hard on me. Don't call me, I will call you. Maybe. Oh my God, the way that she cut turkey and then made it white inside. Oh my, the little hands. Jack-o'-lantern. Contestants, come back in. Hi, my mini makers.
Wow. Oh, hello.
Don't.
Aw.
Okay, I've reached a decision, and the winner of the first official Miniverse Bite Size is me.
Oh my God.
I'm leaving. No, I'm kidding.
Because I've gotten to spend 4 amazing episodes with you guys, and I love you so much. I think you guys are incredible, and you're amazing, okay? So it doesn't matter who wins, because you're all incredible, okay?
Okay, we love you too.
Okay, ready? The winner of the first official Miniverse Bite Size and the recipient of a spot in the Miniverse Small of Fame, $10,000, and the chance to work with the Miniverse designers on their very own official Miniverse recipe is Larry.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Oh my God, thank you so much. This is the biggest prize I could ever win. Get it big?
I'm happy for you.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
All right, please can we have the giant hand one last time? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
This is for you. And Amanda and Taylor, you're not going home empty-handed. You will receive the entire Miniverse collection.
Oh my God. Thank you.
I love you all so much. Can we bring it in for a group hug, please?
Yes, please. Oh my God, you guys.
Yeah, wait.
I love that.
May I do the honors?
Please.
Thank you. Huh. Finally, you get to see that I can do this too. I now announce you as the winner of the first ever Miniverse Bite Size.
we go. Small of faith.